Hello everyone and welcome back to A Girl Named John. So today, as you can see, I am not wearing any makeup, and that's because we're gonna do a little bit of a different kind of video today. I thought it would be fun to just like throw on a comfy sweater, put my hair in some braids, and do a little get ready with me. Just show you guys my makeup routine. I haven't really been wearing a lot of makeup lately because of the whole mask situation. Like, what's the point of putting on makeup if you're just gonna cover it up? But you know, I thought today it might be fun to just play around with some of the stuff that I have. So first things first, I already did my skincare routine. I just exfoliated, put on some serum and some moisturizer. So I am nice and shiny and my skin is ready to accept some product. Of course, everyone starts with foundation, so that's what we'll do. Actually, I guess I shouldn't say that everyone starts with foundation because most people start with primer, and I find that primers just don't do anything for me, especially if I like do my whole skincare routine. Then my skin's already primed and ready. But I already have a wet sponge, and you're like, girl, that's not a beauty blender, like what are you? I think it's because beauty blenders are super gimmicky. Like, you can get, I don't know, 10 of these for $1 at the Dollar Tree and they work exactly the same. So I use just like the flat normal sponges. I have a bunch of different foundations. Today I'm just going to be using the Lancome Skin Feels Good. I really like it. It comes in like a tube with this pump, and I just pump it straight onto my sponge and then like fold it over so there's more surface area. And I'm just gonna, you know, pat that in. I mean, like, everybody knows how to apply foundation, so like nothing groundbreaking here. I like this because it's like a semi full coverage. It's not like super full coverage. I'd say it's like medium full coverage. Just like really cakes up on me no matter like what I do, what I apply it with. So I prefer. Another thing I really like about this is that it's a dewy finish. I love a dewy finish. Like, I want to look like I'm like radiant. Like, I want to look like I'm glowing. Really, really like that. If you get one thing out of this video today, it's blend down into your neck and like up into your ears and like all the way to the hairline. Just your face doesn't stop like here. It goes all the way. That's like my biggest makeup pet peeve, I guess, because like eyeshadow and everything is like so subjective, but like foundation, like you gotta blend that. You gotta blend that. Alright, so my foundation is looking really good, really dewy, which is what I want. We'll set it, of course, later, but first is concealer. So I've been using this Maybelline Cover Stick since I've been doing my makeup, like literally 12 years, and it's the most simple application in the entire world. You literally just like draw it on. So I do it like under my eyes, of course, and under my nose, because this is where like my foundation starts to crease and like come up the most, is right under my nose. So I just give myself some extra coverage there, and then I do like right between my eyebrows because that's where I get red, and like right on my cheeks because that's where I get red, and then my chin too. And then I just blend that in with the same sponge. So simple. And you may be asking yourself, why is she doing her makeup in her living room? Well, that's because I couldn't set up my camera in my bathroom. I couldn't get the angle, and the lighting in my bedroom is terrible. So here we are in my normal filming space of my living room. Okay, so concealer is done. Now, of course, we set. So I just use a Maybelline setting powder. I've tried like ridiculously expensive setting powders, like $30 for a setting powder. And honestly, this $5 one works exactly the same. So I just pour some out into the top, take a big fluffy brush, swirl that around, and just go ham. And you're probably thinking, you don't like bake or anything? No, it doesn't work for me. Maybe this is turning into like a controversial beauty opinion video, but this is just what I feel. And I like to do 2 layers of this just because that foundation, as you can see, is so radiant that I don't want to look like sweaty. I just want to look a little dewy, so I like to do 2 layers when I have that foundation. But again, I literally just like go over everything willy-nilly and it works just fine. So speaking of controversial, I use the Too Faced Sweethearts blush I have for like, I don't know, 5 years now, because it is the most flattering blush on my skin. I've tried a bunch of other ones and this one's still my favorite. If you have a dupe, let me know, because I know like that company isn't the greatest, but it's like beauty tuber drama has become like way too much for me to follow and to care about. So I just don't care. I just use what I like. And I use what works and what looks good on me. Oh, and I like to do a little dot on my nose because it just looks so cute, right? Like I just look so youthful and bright and cheerful. But yeah, see, isn't that color just so nice for me? So cute. And then for bronzer, I haven't used this much. It's the Patrick Starr collaboration with MAC. My friend actually just gave it to me, so I haven't used it much, but I do like it, and I just use a fluffy brush because I don't do a lot of bronzer because, as you can see, I'm like ridiculously pale, so I just tap it and like, you know, define some of my structure. I have a round face, so anything that helps me show a little bit of structure is appreciated. But again, I don't like go crazy because I would look insane. Definitely my favorite place to apply bronzer is like underneath, like right on the jawline, because I think it really does make a lot of difference. Yeah, like, but really just, you know what I mean? And then for my nose, I switch brushes just because that one's like enormous and makes a mess. Have y'all heard that TikTok sound? I'm sure you all have. It's like, you want to look like a pterodactyl. Men love pterodactyls. If the men find out we can shapeshift, they'll tell the church. Like that whole bit, that cracks me up every single time. I guess I'm going back over what I just did with this tiny brush, just for fun, I guess. So I have this flat brush for my highlighting, and I absolutely love it because it like really can chisel out the bones. And see that dewy foundation, I barely need highlight, but of course I'm gonna put some on because duh. Every highlighter that I own is over $50. So I'm like, I will not pay for expensive setting powder, but I'll pay for expensive shimmery powder. But today I think I'm gonna use my favorite one. It's the Lancome, and it's just so pretty. This is Radiant Rose Gold. Oh, I mean, it just looks amazing. Oh, look at that. And it complements the color of the blush so well. That like, oh, and look at that little spot on the nose just really does it for me, you know? And I like to do my temples just to be even more extra. Yeah, I think that is something else. All right, so I brought you guys in a little closer because we're gonna move on to eyes now. So as you can see, I have eyelash extensions, which are life-changing. If you've been thinking about getting eyelash extensions, just do it. That sounds so dramatic, but they're literally the best thing I've ever done. They boost my confidence so much. Like, I wake up and it's like, hello. And so they're just great. And especially since I haven't been wearing a lot of other makeup, these have just been a lifesaver. So yeah, 10 out of 10 would recommend eyelash extensions. But that being said, I just do bottom lash mascara. So I just have these like mascara samples. I'm not even gonna bother telling you what mascara they are because it doesn't matter for me at all. Like, I will use any mascara because it's literally just going on my bottom lashes. It takes 15 seconds max to apply. Not a big deal. Have we figured out why we make silly faces when we put on mascara? Have we figured that out? Science, explain. And then I always mess it up, like, every time. So I always have to go in and like clean it up with my fingers. Yeah, but see, it's done. Like, they're already done. And then with my eyelash extensions, I literally just brush them out with a clean spoolie just to fluff them up a little bit. See, I can do this without making a dumb face. Makes no sense. But yeah, see, they're just fantastic. And then for eyeliner, I'm not like a big wing person because first of all, you can't really see it. Like, you'd have to have a really big wing to get past the eyelash extensions, and they don't look great on me. I don't know why. So what I do is I take a white eyeliner and I just apply it to my waterline underneath. And I think it just really opens up my eye and makes it look more expressive. Yeah, so there it is on this side and there it is on this side. Do you see, like, especially if I pull back a little bit, this eye looks, I don't know, it just looks more defined. So yeah, nothing crazy in terms of eyeliner, I just did the other side. I honest to goodness don't feel like doing eyeshadow today. I thought I was gonna be into it, but I guess not. So instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm literally gonna take one of my 1000 highlighters. This one's Sparkling Peach, it's by Lancome as well. Super cute. And just swirl a fluffy brush in it. Just go all over. Like a 2-second eye look because I'm not feeling it today. And just add a little bit of shimmer. Because this one's pretty close, like the base color is pretty close to my skin tone. So really it just adds some sparkle, which is nice sometimes. See what I mean? Like, it's very close to my skin tone. So all you get is shimmer. I'm gonna add more, because more is more. It's also kind of difficult to apply eyeshadow when you have eyelash extensions because they get in the way. Like, they cover my whole lid. And I have like, not exactly hooded lids, like they're not fully hooded, but they are really deep set. So it's already hard to get in there. So some days I just don't feel like messing with it and I just go ham with highlighter and call it a day. And then very last thing is brows. Some girls do their brows first and it stresses me out. I don't know why. Probably because their routine is like much more intense than mine and they have to like go in with concealer and like fix it and like blah blah blah. I just use a brow gel. I just use a clear brow gel and just brush it all up. I like super fluffy dramatic brows and I'm lucky I have like a lot of brow hair so I can do that. I'm talking like Cara Delevingne brows, like, yes, give me the fluff, give me the drama. And I kind of like to rough them up a little bit. You see how like these hairs are now taller? I like that look a lot. It's called like boy brow or whatever, I don't know. But I like it. I like that style. I used to not do anything to my brows because like I have a pretty nice shape. Like I just get them waxed in this nice like soft arch and I used to just leave them like that. But I kind of like the messy vibe. I leave the tail kind of pointed though, or else like it doesn't look right. So you see, like I leave the tail pointed but mess with all the top strands. And now they look like there's little spaces between the hairs, so then I just go in with a powder and fill it in. Super simple. Like, I like to keep it simple. Especially when I was doing my makeup every day, like, I don't have time to spend 45 minutes to an hour. Like 15 minutes and I'm good. Not that there's anything wrong with that, like some people love the complicated routine. And for me, and like I feel like a lot of other people, makeup is about like having fun. Like it's just fun. Like I'm having a good time. I think it definitely used to be more like, oh, hide behind, you know, 10 layers of whatever. But I think we've evolved past that now, especially with all of the different kinds of products available. Like you can get anything and do anything to your face. Like I follow a lot of like makeup people on TikTok and stuff. And it's just the stuff that they do. It's not even about like enhancing your natural beauty. It's about like art. It's totally art now, which I think is really cool that it's like evolved into this thing that like used to be like to shame people, and it's turned into this like huge creative outlet. So yeah, makeup is cool. It boils down to that. I don't know. Are we done? Let's throw on some lipstick. I guess I'll use lipstick loosely here. I love these Maybelline baby lips. Is Maybelline my favorite like drugstore brand? I guess so. I have a lot of their stuff. Learning something new about myself every day. But yeah, it's just like, it's such a soft, I'll just apply it right in the viewfinder. Hey everybody. Like, it's so subtle, so soft. And it's cherry scented, but not cherry flavored, which is awesome because I hate cherry flavored things. But the scent is really nice. But see how that's just like a soft wash of color, and it's like kind of shiny, but it's not sticky. Like you can see, it doesn't transfer at all, which is amazing for like a tinted chapstick. Yeah, so I guess we're done. Hi, so here's the finished look. It's cute. It's an everyday kind of thing. Maybe next time, if you guys like this kind of video, I can do something a little crazier. Like we can do like a crazy smoky eye, or I don't know. Let me know what you want to see. But yeah, this is my face. Thank you guys for watching. I love you all and have a wonderful day.